Hey, what is going on today, guys? I'm going to be showing you a money making guide in the form of Airut. These are about 90% AFK and they make upwards of 10 mil an hour. A lot of this is in herbs, cash, and then and magic logs if you're interested. You also get the occasional Serenic scale. These are a really good place to go if you want to train your combat stats. If you want to get Slayer XP for a quick task. A lot of people put these off because back in the day they would have been a 30-minute task. However, nowadays they're only a 15 to 20-minute task. Okay, so in terms of your setup, I'm using a scythe and full masterwork. This is pretty essential for killing these as sometimes they can range you and the extra range from the scythe is huge here. You want to use an amulet of souls to help sustain your health. You can either use a vampirism aura, a penance aura, or you can use a berserk aura, which I wouldn't recommend doing if you're going to use it anywhere else. I don't melee, I range, so I use it here. You can also use the accuracy auras. I think it's Brawler for melee. And then you want your quiver for prayer bonus, your spring cleaner, as these drop a lot of rune salvage. And then just regular melee gear pretty much. I wear a ring of vigor because I have my luck of the dwarves as a relic. In terms of perks, I use biting 4, scavenging 4, crackling 4, enhanced devoted 4. That's my armor. I then use precise 6 plus aftershock 4 and equilibrium 2. Right, so let's get on to the action bar that I use and a few statistics. So I use an action bar that primarily focuses on Meteor Strike, Hurricane, Quake, and Cleave, all of your best AoEs. The rest doesn't really matter, just use strong basics and then put your assault somewhere along there. In terms of prayer, you want to use Soul Split and your best DPS prayer. I use Malevolence. You can use Turmoil instead, but obviously the better tier that you have, the better amount of kills you're going to get per hour. In terms of relics, it's the same as the Abyssal Demon Guide. We use Death Note because it notes the bones. It also automatically picks them up here, which is nice. And then I use Luck of the Dwarves. The third one doesn't matter too much. If you're heavily into your Slayer, I'd recommend using the Slayer relic. So this guide and action bar will get you around 600 kills an hour, upwards of 1 mil plus combat XP an hour. You'll be getting around 10 mil in GP, 500k Slayer XP. And then, like I said before, you're talking about a 15 to 20 minute task. The minimum that you can get from Lanakea is 150 of these, and the max is 180. So because of that short spread, it's a pretty consistent task that I'd recommend doing. Right, so in terms of killing these, there isn't anything too complicated. However, the positioning of where I am in this video is important. So you want to go all the way to the southeastern corner, and there will be one area in the southeast that will range you. You want to make sure that wherever you are, your scythe will hit him, and all of the other meleeers will just aggro onto you. You will occasionally have a ranger come over and start attacking you. I'd recommend finish killing the ranger in the southeast, and then simply go kill him and return back. And of course, in terms of looting, I like to bind my area loot to L, and then I simply press L, and then I press spacebar and then press escape. If you're running low on food, these drop tons of sharks, so that should never be a problem, even if you're a lower level. These also have a good chance of giving you rare drop table. As you can see in the footage here, while actually making this video, I got a blueberry special. This is my second one, so pretty lucky and unlucky at the same time. So hopefully you can get the HSR here if you're luckier than me. So in a similar fashion to yesterday, I have a spreadsheet here with all of the notable drops that you're going to be collecting from the Airuts. It's going to include all of the drop chances that you're going to have. You can manually put in your kills an hour, and this will show you how many of each item you're going to get, as much as how much each item is going to make you per hour. The total profit an hour at 600 kills is 9.3 mil. Plus, you're going to be making money from your scavenging 4 and your XP capacitor, and this will bring you up to 10.6. If you're an Iron Man, once again, this is useful for your Irits, your Dwarf Weeds, your Lantidimes, for making your overloads. It's going to give you a nice bit of gold from the coins and the salvage. And then, if you haven't done your Masterwork grind yet, Stone Spirits, other than that, these are pretty useless. And then, of course, useful for getting logs for your incense sticks and also your Wars campfire. Serenic scales are also useful too for repairing your Serenic and Elite Serenic. In terms of bones, if you're training prayer, you're going to be getting 600 an hour. That's a significant amount of prayer XP, but this is where the bulk of your GP is coming from. You're going to be getting just shy of 4 mil an hour just on the bones, and that's guaranteed. In terms of charms, if you were coming here for that, you're going to get approximately 60 blues an hour and 320 crimsons. Like I said, this resource will be available in the description. It also has every single episode that I'm going to be doing. I'll include other useful things in here, such as your preset and your ability bar, just in case you need it. Yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like I say, stay tuned. I'm going to be doing a loot from 1,000 of these. Even though you could technically just type this and see roughly what I'm going to get. But some people don't like numbers, they like seeing it. So I'll make that video separate. Hope you enjoyed. If you've got any feedback, please leave it below. Like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.